What's up, everybody?
Oh, babe.
Alex said she looks like a PTA mom. What do you guys think?
No, I like a newscaster.
Freaking hot PTA newscasting mom. Damn. That's mine. I bought that.
You bought that shit.
That's my
Ain't
wife.
for sale.
Anyways. Just kidding. Anyways, just hopping on here. Unrehearsed like always. You know how we do it. Super professional.
Clearly.
And I just want to be right off the top with it.
That's hot.
Things that we've been reflecting on. Well, shit, man. We haven't even really talked to you guys. We had a wedding last weekend. We've been married officially for a week and a day.
A week and a day.
A week and a day. Wow. But so, yeah, married life. It's a lot like non-married life.
I know, we were pretty much like married anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, we lived together, like.
We've already been living a
Yeah.
pretty dedicated lifestyle for a minute here.
Yeah, so yeah, that was a lot of stuff, a lot of work, a lot of fun, a lot of relaxing, a lot of stress, like a lot of everything.
Yeah,
so
the wedding. So what we were just talking about this morning, like reflections of the wedding. Alex was saying, and it's just kind of how both of us are.
and who we've become. Yeah.
It just feels like, you know, when the attention is on you, it's like it's your wedding. The attention's on you. She's the young bride, and everyone's just asking like, "How do you want this? What do you want? What's this?" And she's like so forever grateful for everyone's contributions and everyone's help.
Yes.
But
yes.
the reflection of it was that having the magnifying glass on yourself, it's like painful, right? It's like get that thing off me. I don't really care about my wants and needs, right?
Yeah, it seems like very like self-absorbed from a standpoint where, you know, like our lives have changed like drastically, where we found that giving is more pleasurable for us.
Yes.
So it's like
We've
just been receiving, and it's just
From the
like
wedding.
like we want to give, like we want to do this, which I guess the wedding was like something like that. But
the wedding was kind of like our gift to everyone to have a good time and enjoy the union of us. But now that the wedding is like past, we have a much lighter feeling on us because the spotlight isn't on us anymore, and now the focus is turned back to what it has been, which is just fucking being attached to a purpose, like being on purpose, getting back to work. That shit feels good.
Grinding.
To me. That, oh my god, I'm so happy to be, not that I didn't like not that I didn't like love having some time away with my love, you know, we had a little honeymoon, but it's just like in this season that we're in, we're still in this cultivating who we are thing, you know, where with our work and our business and all these things. So it just feels really good to get back on purpose.
Yeah, and it just imagine like training for something, and then, you know, you're working really hard, you're in the midst of like this gnarly game, and then, you know, the coach takes you out for like a quarter.
Right.
Benches you for a quarter.
Yeah,
you're like,
sitting on the bench, you're like so eager.
You're like, I don't want to stop. You know, but it's like, okay, you've been playing the whole game, like you need to rest for a little bit and then get back in. But like, yeah, it was tough. More tough for Jack. I think I was like, I could relax a little bit, but I did feel it. Like, although we were still doing our stuff, like getting up and doing our program and
training,
everything.
Yeah.
But just also, you know, like
indulging
jacuzzi
in like jacuzzi, some like good food,
virgin pina coladas,
just swigging,
just fancy beating, I don't know if that's
which
fancy, but
it was cool, it was enjoyable, but it feels just, you know, maybe somewhere down the road when we've like earned a level of success that like reflects that kind of lifestyle, whatever. But as of right now, we're still like on the proving grounds. We're on the battlefield, you know. We're the soldiers on the battlefield right now, so to say, in our lives.
Exactly.
So just getting back to being on purpose and getting back to where the focus isn't on us and we can give focus to where it's needed, you know, helping people in our line of work. Like for me, like I'm service industry, so all my job sites is like an opportunity for me to serve you know, our customers, and Alex too is like to create products.
Literally a server.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
Well,
and
there's
to
two different jobs,
create
yeah.
products where she's serving the world by
Yeah.
creating healthy, good things for them to consume. So
Yeah.
yeah. So just
Purposeful stuff.
back to it, and yeah, fucking feels good. Feels good to be back
Yeah.
grinding.
Feels amazing. So I feel like my brain's already like getting back into the groove where it's just like ready to put all that wedding energy like onto the business
Right.
part. So I'm excited. I'm like,
Dude,
I'm
I
ready
used
to
to
fucking
get
dive
to
deep.
it.
Yeah.
I used to always feel that way. Remember I was telling you, like, even before I was a business owner, I just hated that feeling of like losing a step or losing momentum. And I was telling Isaiah, one of my boys, I was telling him about it. Like, it's just like, dude, I fucking hate losing a step. Like, my first day back to work, he's like, dude, we missed you. I'm like, I missed all you guys more than you even know, just because that's like where my purpose is right now. You know, just with my team and my company and with my business partner, and just getting back to the grind of things that we're working so hard to create. That feels the best right now. But like, even when I was younger, I was saying, like, before I owned a business, I've been about fitness for a long time, and I would just feel like I was losing a step. Like, on the weekend, go out drinking with your friends, and then you like eat bad the next day, and then I would always feel like, fuck this shit, dude, I hate taking back steps. Like, I'd be like in the gym, like training hard and trying to like create a good physique, and then get a damn jelly roll from a weekend of being a dumbass, you know. So
Not even really a jelly roll, but
like in your own mind,
in your own mind.
you know, when you're out of alignment, you feel like, you feel fat, you feel this and that, you feel broke and all these things. But then as soon as you're back to the gym, back to work, you're like, fuck yeah, everything's good.
Well, and it's like you feel it even like harder when you're out of alignment, when you've been in alignment for so long.
Oh,
I feel
totally.
like because you're not used to those feelings anymore, and you're
Totally.
like, oh, I feel like shit. Like, why did I do
Yes.
that? And it just, God, it was bringing me down for sure. It definitely brought down my groove.
Right. The
But-
whole vibe is like, it's like the vibe is something we have to work on building up, and then when you like take time off of building up your vibe and your vibe drops, it's like, oh no shit, I feel off because I've been off. It's the worst.
Yeah, and then you know, we get we take things personally, and sometimes like I think I was feeling that way towards you. We've talked about it like during our honeymoon a little bit, just kind of like
she hit me with it. She's like, hey, let's have our first fight right now. And I was like,
no,
I'm just kidding. It wasn't like that
it wasn't
at all.
a fight.
It wasn't a fight, but it was
No.
good. It was good that we were able to talk about something. But
So I was just feeling, I got caught up and wrapped up in like this whole like wedding thing, and but all before this we were just like gung-ho, like work, like let's do this and this and that, and then I'll, you know, talk to family and friends and have all of their expectations of what a
Right.
wedding and a honeymoon is going to be put, not like they're like forcing it on me, they're just saying like this is what it is, like this is what
and their idea of what.
in their idea of what it was, you know. And because for me, I never really thought about those things. I never really thought about, like, you know, kept like a scrapbook of what my wedding was going to be like in the future,
fairy tale wedding
or
shit.
like, you know, I was like, oh, I'm just going to be my soulmate one day. And you know, for me weddings weren't like that important, you know.
Yeah.
But where was I going with this?
You're just saying like how the expectations,
So
a lot of outside expectations are put on you, and you, like ideas of what it's supposed to be like, you know.
yeah.
And sorry.
Not
for
like
your
it
luck.
wasn't.
Sorry for your luck.
No,
You
not
got
like it
married to-
wasn't wonderful. Not like it wasn't wonderful, and it
No,
was
it was.
wonderful. I'm not
It
saying
was.
anything like that.
We're just different than outside expectations are.
Yeah, exactly. But I got kind of caught on to that, and I'm like, aren't we supposed to, like, you know, fucking do all this crazy romantic shit? Which we were anyway, but like, it just, you just get wrapped up. And then I thought about it later, and I was like, dude, that's not even like what I'm about. Like, why was I letting that get to me? And
Yeah.
you know, we had to talk about it, and poor Jack's like, I'm sorry, I don't know what you want to do.
I'm not that romantic.
No, and
No.
he is, and we, you know,
Just
he's
in our-
romantic every day. And so for me to be like, it was just kind of you can just get wrapped up.
Totally.
And you just have to like constantly like remind yourself, but plus like also eating bad and like doing all these things that kind of bring you down a level. It
Yes.
just kind of like
that
all of it accumulated.
Exactly.
Just,
like the
yeah,
just the pleasureful time that it was kind of like weakened us, and it allowed like insecure feelings and thoughts and expectations to come in. So it was like a combination of the things. But I guess any advice from us with all this is just to like stick to what you know in your heart is important to you, like your values. And when people are trying to push their values onto you, like you can listen, and the more verbal and clear you could be about what's important to you, like it will help people to understand you. And then they'll stop putting their expectations on you, because it's just you're different, or you're not, or you're the same. But either way, it's like be transparent with what you need and want. And
we ended up, you know, being transparent with each other. And
yeah, and it was cool. And like just coming back and getting back to work, and then onto like more disciplined path, like, you know, shaping up our food again, like getting everything real clean and diced. Because for the wedding, we paid $3,000 for the taco cart that was there. We paid all kinds of money for the cakes. Like, we're gonna eat all that shit, you know, like we brought the leftovers. And
oh my God.
We ate all the leftovers.
The
We ate all the leftover cake. And the cake, I'm telling you, within a week, we probably ate more grams of fat than we have for the whole year.
The cake, there was so much cake left, like
so
all of
cake,
the cake.
And it was so fucking good. It was
and
insane.
we ate so much of it. I like physically felt ill.
Yeah, it was
I
gnarly.
felt ill. Yeah, it was, yeah.
But yeah, just all those things. So like getting back to a strict diet, we never lost a step with our training. We were training the whole time we were out there, but just getting back with, you know, everything detailed and cleaned up and back to work. It's like everything becomes more clear again. And we went on a walk today, and we're just talking. It's like, yeah, like what's important? Like that's whatever's important is what's important. Like fuck expectations. So
yeah, it just further solidifies that the stuff that we're doing works for us. You know, it makes us feel good, and we feel right, and we feel an alignment doing it. So like kind of, it's not to say like we're not gonna indulge every now and then and have some cake or whatever, but it's like
it's cool because you could use it as like a celebratory thing. Like fucking crush everything, crush the diet, crush the work, crush the workouts for the whole last 3 weeks or whatever. Like, let's go and eat something indulging. But like on the sacrifice scale and the pleasure scale, like when you're leaning way hard on the sacrifice scale, you go and you indulge, and you're already like, if you're lean and you eat big, you just look fucking yoked. You look like you look all you look all shredded, like, and like it's like, fuck, did I just eat cake or did I just eat fuck? It's just like when you could tell who's living more on the sacrifice scale than on the pleasure scale. You know, they look that part, and that's what we're going for. We like it. That's like living in a state of like self-sacrifice is a gratifying feeling in itself. You'll be hungry and you'll be like, yeah, like this is good shit. This is like winning right here. You know, like hungry means getting lean. You know, feeling exhausted from working hard, that's like I'm on the road to success. That feels good. So yeah, sacrifice, what does West say? Sacrifice creates paradise. And it's like the most true fucking shit, because chasing pleasures, it's like you're in a fucking snare, you're in a trap that a never ending, like it's just the walls keep going higher the deeper you go
keep chasing
into
like that pleasure. And
but
it keeps getting worse and worse.
It's cool to like
never good enough.
teeter around and eat some cake now and then and just see like, oh man, this is delicious, but it makes me feel like a little bitch. So it's important to do, I think.
Yeah, it's important. So we learned a lot.
Yeah, we did.
Learned a lot these past couple weeks.
We learned a lot this whole time we've been married.
This whole week and a day. 8 days.
We're gonna start doing marriage counseling because we've got 8 days under our belt and feeling pretty expert with it.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Anybody want to sign up?
Yeah. What do you say? Is that long enough? Have we been rambling, or
we've
should?
been rambling.
Because I could keep going, but
what else you got, babe? You got something good?
It's already 15 minutes. I'll save it for the next one.
What? No, if it's on your heart to say it now, you say it now.
Well, so, fuck.
Okay. Next time.
No, fuck it. Next
Cheers.
time. Yeah, cheers. Having coffee.
See you guys next
Having
week.
coffee at 6 p.m. Let's do it. Going to bed
Oh,
in an hour.
fuck,
Going to bed
I
in an
better
hour and a half.
See you later.